Hi Libra, hope you're doing well, and welcome to Changing Phases Tarot. So I'm here to get into your April 2025 monthly tarot overview. For the reading, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. I'll be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread, pulling clarifiers from the Zillich Tarot if needed, and at the end there will be one additional Oracle card message from the Soul's Journey deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. I encourage you to watch not just your sun sign video, but also your moon and rising, and they will hopefully give you a more complete overview of the energy surrounding you at this time. And if you do enjoy the reading today, please give the video a like, right? Give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of my content, just hit subscribe, and then you'll be notified whenever I post. And not only, do I appreciate that greatly, it also helps the algorithm. So thank you for that. All right, so let's get started. Center of your spread, you begin strong here with a major arcana, number 18, the moon. And the moon is associated with the water sign of Pisces. So a Pisces could be playing a significant role in your life this month. But the moon itself, it has to do with, hidden things coming to light. It can be secrets coming to light. It can be finding out something, that you were completely unaware of. The moon also, it definitely asks you to tap into your intuition, right? It might be a month where, because it does sit at the center of the spread, where it would be a good idea for you to keep track of your dreams. So, keep a little notebook next to your bed when you wake up in the morning, because we don't always remember. Sometimes if we have a dream and then we don't write it down, and then in the daytime we're like, oh, I know I dreamt something last night. No, we don't remember it. So keep a dream journal so you can write these things down and see how the messages that come through in your dreams, how they play out throughout the month, how they might help you in some way, right? Might be an answer to something that you might need an answer for throughout the month. Also pay attention to signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, and it might be through these, it might be this way, right? Through your intuition that you will uncover something, or will find out the answer to, or have the information that you need relating to something that's coming in this month. What could help or hinder that? The Five of Pentacles, which is, sometimes referred to as the lack. It's like the lack mentality card. Pentacles, it's the suit of it's earth energy. It has to do with the work that we do. It's the money that we earn, our home, our family. It's, our material possessions here in the physical realm. And sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, it's where you think, for whatever reason, that you are lacking in that area, right? But there is always the kind of the help, or the cautionary message with the Five of Pentacles, that there is help available. So, if you find yourself in a difficult financial situation, just, really struggling at this particular time, there is help available. You just need to, be able to ask for it. But so this is what could help or hinder. We'll see how this plays out. We might need to clarify as we move forward. You have in your deep past, major arcana, the Zero. This is the Fool. This is the, the first of the major arcana. And the Fool is setting off on a brand new journey. And I love the Fool in this particular deck, because she's not even carrying. Usually the Fool has a little rucksack on his back, just, representing that he's starting this new journey, not carrying all of the burdens, all of the, everything from the past, is really starting off anew. Here, she's not even carrying anything. She's barefoot, and she's just on the cliff, ready to, to step off and she's trusting in the universe that, this new cycle is going to bring in, wonderful things, trusting in the universe to, to kind of get her on the path that she needs to get on. It's new beginnings, right? New cycles starting up. It's also, it's a very positive energy. So you have this in the deep past. So you could have, for some of you, you've already experienced this. There might have been a new cycle that has already started up. And you have in the recent past, the Four of Swords. There could have been a slight delay, right, with this new cycle, this new beginning, because the Four of Swords energy, it has to do with our thoughts. It's a suit of the mind. So very cerebral energy. It's also how we communicate those thoughts to other people. So communication, getting them, getting our ideas out or across to others. But as you can see, the woman here, she is, it's like she's on ice. So could be actually a period of recovery. For some of you, you might have been recovering and recently, so from a surgery, from being ill, or being in hospital, something along those lines, or just feeling a bit poorly, or just you've taken this time out to rest, recuperate, recover, mentally, physically, because again, it's the suit of the mind, so it doesn't necessarily have to be recovery from an injury or anything like that. Could be mentally recovering. But there's a delay. So there could have been a delay with this new cycle starting up. And there's movement. So we have progression from the Four of Swords to the Six of Swords. And with it, sitting opposite here, the Fool card, there's movement, right? So what's on your mind, message from your higher self, is this moving on. And the Six of Swords has to do with moving, generally leaving behind a situation that no longer served you, right? And moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters. So leaving behind one particular, could be situation, job, relationship. How it plays out in your life is obviously going to be, depend on your own personal situation, but heading in this new direction. Usually this card, it shows a woman, she's in a boat, right? Being rowed away from the choppy waters to calmer waters. So there could be travel as well for some of you, traveling across water. And we have coming in the near future, the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this would kind of cancel out here, this Five of Pentacles, because the Queen she's the ultimate in, the suit of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, they have mastered their suit. She is the Earth Mother, right? Again, this is Earth energy. Could be dealing with an older Earth sign individual, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And she is, she's very loving, very caring, loves to take care of her family. She is very good at making money, holding on to her money. She's also very resourceful. So, there's sort of this abundant energy surrounding your finances here, which would definitely, it's a huge jump from this Five to the Queen. You come in the reading as number 8 of the Major Arcana Strength. This is associated with the fire sign of Leo. And the Strength card is about, it's not the physical strength. You could be physically strong as well, but it's about having the mental strength to deal with a situation, right? So you have that inner strength to handle whatever does come your way, right? And beautiful, surrounding you in your environment, you have progression from the Fool to the Magician. This is the Ace of Aces, right? The Magician, number 1 of the Major Arcana. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Virgo, but the Magician is all about new beginnings, and the Magician has all of the tools at his disposal to manifest. So it's a card of major manifestation. He has everything he needs to bring down into reality whatever it is that you are wishing at this time. So new beginnings, new cycles, and you have strength with this ability to manifest. This is a very strong, especially more towards the second half of the month. There's another 4 showing up, and 4s in the tarot, they are stable energy. But the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, they're not difficult energy. I don't mean that, but they're kind of like, especially with this Four of Pentacles, it's more about worry, right? Just like we have the Five of Pentacles at the center. There is a lessening here, right? If we go from the 5 to the hopes and fears, so you're hoping for this lightening of worry as far as your finances go. And the cautionary message of the Four of Pentacles is to not be this miser. You can see that she's just clutching the coins here. This is sometimes referred to as the miser card, because she's, and it makes sense if you've gone from this lack mentality. So, maybe times have been difficult for you. You might have been struggling to make ends meet. And so now if you do have, a little bit of money in saved up, you're kind of clutching it. You're holding on, for dear life. You don't want to, you're really like being very overly cautious with your finances, which that's fine to not want to, overspend or anything like that. But money needs to, it needs to flow. By doing this, she's kind of breaking that flow, and making, the energy surrounding this money become stagnant. So we don't want that money. We need to earn it. We need to use it, right? There has to be this flow. And even though she's not allowing any money to go out, right, she's also kind of preventing money from coming in. So you're hoping to hold on to, so you're hoping to not go back to, worrying about money, I would say, with this Four of Pentacles coming in there. And yeah, this is positive. You have Eight of Wands in your outbound energy. So this is fast-paced energy. The Suit of Wands, fire energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is news coming in. It's news coming in from afar. And this could be news about if you've applied for a job. This is, getting the call back from the job. This is the back and forth with the HR department. So you've, submitted your application. They're calling you for the interview. Then as that back and forth is text messages, emails, very quick communication. Can also be travel. It can be travel by air, right? So traveling to a different place, to a different country even. But this is fast-paced. This is change coming in with this Eight of Wands. And we have celebration. So your overall energy for the month is the Three of Cups. Oh, and we have, if I look at the two cards immediately beneath it, so you have your overall energy is the Three of Cups, celebration. And it can be as simple as just getting together with, friends, family, just to have a meal, enjoy their company, right? But it can also be a more significant celebration. So celebrating a promotion, celebrating a new job, celebrating an engagement, celebrating a pregnancy, news of a pregnancy, news of an engagement. So it can be a more significant celebration. And you have the Four of Wands beneath this. This is another four, right? We had a couple of fours in the spread. But this is it's a very spiritual number. It's 11. In this deck, it doesn't show it like it, but it's like the 11, so it's like a portal. It can also represent marriage. It can be moving home, buying a home, moving to a different home. But it's a focus on, home, family. And then you have an offer with this Knight of Pentacles. And this is a long-lasting, right? It's going to bring long-lasting stability to your finances. The Knights and the Tarot, they go off on quests. They bring back offers. Out of all the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving, so it might take a while to come in, but it also has staying power. So there's, you have beautiful energy coming in here, right? I think that I'm not going to clarify because it just seems that there's, there has been a worry about your finances, but we have new beginnings, right? We have new beginnings. We have movement. You're moving on. We have stability coming in. You have, as far as the major arcanas go, in the main spread, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. So not, not half of the spread, but, a good number of major arcanas. And it just shows that there's definite, there's movement coming in here. An improvement as far as your finances go. So I think that this, this lack mentality and worry about the money and, not having enough and not wanting to overspend, I think that you're going to be leaving that behind as you move into the month of May. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier then. So one additional message for Libra. What else does Libra need to know? One additional message for Libra. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. Divide the deck. And you have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Go ahead and read the full description for this card. Oops, sorry, I just knocked my book, knocked my things over here. Being clumsy this morning. Okay, blame says, it is easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and it comes under fire. And if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside me to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. Yeah, and this is all about, having the power inside yourself. I mean, you showed up in the reading as the Strength card, as having that internal, that inner strength and power and, it's a determination. So definitely. So an interesting reading for you, Libra. I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month. Bye for now.